Good morning, students. Welcome to today's reading, listening and speaking class. Please read the article before you listen to my questions and pause the audio after each question and speak out your own answer aloud. In the first paragraph, Dale Stevens says knowledge is there for the taking. Question 1. What do you think he means by this? Pause the audio, please. I think what he means is that there are many free sources of knowledge, such as the internet. It is not necessary to pay for an expensive university education. Question 2. Dale was given some money. How much money was he given? Who was it given by and for what purpose? Dale was given $100,000 from Peter Thiel, the PayPal founder, to start some project from his own imagination. Question 3. Peter Thiel's foundation emphasizes practical work rather than academic education. Do you agree that this is more helpful, more useful than studying from textbooks? I think there is certainly some truth in the idea that you learn a lot more from doing something yourself, such as starting a business, for example. However, it's also true that basic learning is a necessary part of many projects and activities. Question 4. Dale's experimental educational program, which is called Uncollege, has how many students in its first year? Uncollege has 40 students for its first year. Question 5. In paragraph 3, he uses the expression tapping into a growing army of too cool for university types. In your opinion, do you think this concept, too cool for university, is going to attract many young people? In my opinion, it's likely to attract certain kinds of people who are in faculties such as art, which encourage individualism. However, in the traditional hard faculties such as medicine and science, I think the students will continue to look for the best universities and the best degrees. Question 6. Can you describe Dale's pilot program in your own words and express your opinion about whether you think these ideas are likely to be successful? The first stage in Dale's program is the student lives with a group of other students in a house. During this time they share ideas and try to understand what their individual strengths and weaknesses are. In the second part they will take a trip, possibly to another country where they may do some kind of practical work, and lastly they will create a personal project which has some practical application in the real world. In my opinion, I can see the advantage of requiring and encouraging students to use their own initiative, but I can also see that many students who are unmotivated and possibly a little bit lazy are not likely to gain much from this program. The article mentions that Dale was home educated from the age of 12. Please explain in your own words what home education means, and do you think this had an influence upon his attitude now? Home education is where the parents decide to educate their children themselves rather than send their children to school. It is quite possible that this education style had an effect upon Dale's thinking now, especially if, for example, the parents encouraged personal development and included lots of practical activities such as trips in their educational syllabus. Final question. Many people have responded to Dale's idea by saying he is just encouraging people to steal educational material from universities and other sources. For example, suggesting that you can go to a class at a university without being a student there. What is your opinion about this? In my view, there is certainly an element of theft and immorality in his suggestions, and the idea that a university professor may be quite willing to spend time with an intruder just because they are interested in the subject seems quite ridiculous to me. However, there is also a great deal of truth in the point he is making that if you are seriously interested in learning about a subject, you can probably do it equally as well by yourself, or maybe even better by accessing a whole range of free information available from the internet, libraries, and many other sources. Thank you for listening, students. I hope you enjoyed this audio. Bye bye.